Apparently, pain is a part of the process, and I had trouble processing any of mine, suppressing everything that happened in my life one day at a time, not opening up for anyone because you can't take blood from a stone, but that stone grew to a rock bottom that left me completely alone. I refused to take a look at the damage I had from the memory banks of the past. There was so much that was suppressed, numbed away, and I did this by tipping the glass. I wouldn't share my feelings and emotions because that was weak and unforgivable. But when the glass was gone, the pain came back and I would once again feel pitiful. For that second in time to make it all go away was what I chased for each adventure of debauchery. I would end the run and say, I'm done. It's over now. It's gotta be. I would start to feel myself gaining strength as the come downs and hangovers would end. But then my mind would change and I would be out there seeking and searching again. It was obvious I was unable to do daily tasks like I did before. Tolerance was rising, progression was not slowing down, I needed more and more. The problem was I was spiritually bankrupt, and I was becoming complacent. The dealer was my higher power, and he lived in a basement. And I couldn't stop visiting, and when I wasn't there, I kept pacing. I would tell myself there's a dragon down there, and I need to keep chasing. It was this constant cycle of trying to grasp something that I couldn't reach. I would chase, use, until I fell asleep. When I would awake, that dragon would be flying through my mind, and I knew I could never catch it, because that's just how it's designed. Mine was a dragon, and others have different creatures that they would chase. I would feel like I traveled for hours and still be standing in the same place. But this was my life I lived, and a lot was based on fear. I didn't know who I was anymore when I would look into the mirror. But those days are there to remind me I never want to return back to who I became, a hollow shell of a man who was unable to abstain. Someone who couldn't grasp reality or follow the values he said he held dear. Traveling down the road filled with agony and fear. And on the travels, I was broken and battered and bruised. I found transportation to help me learn why I used. The path of recovery gave me momentum, and I understood the importance of this wagon. I had to learn to not chase and finally leave the dragon.